After Delhi, Pune, Amritsar and Hyderabad, the Cockroach Janata Party's protest has reached Bengaluru. More than 500 enthusiastic supporters braved the monsoon rain and came to show their solidarity with the cause. The party has been demanding the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and has also been fighting against certain policies of the ruling party. Senior leaders of the CJP participated in the protest. That includes CJP founder Abhijit Deepke, CJP leader Saurav Das, actor-activist Prakash Raj and also activist Sonam Wangchuk.
Who could have become a doctor going in the future, but it's the failure of the system, the failure of Dharmendra Pradhan. The students who could have become doctor and saved life of others had to give up their own lives. We are called cockroaches. We are called Pakistanis. We are called internationals. They are calling a CBSE student whose name is 17-year-old. A 17-year-old school student was called Pakistani. And they what? So they call me a Pakistani. Any cockroach that is present here would never indulge in communal politics. We will boycott communal politics. Because it's the result of this communal politics. India today has the highest unemployment rate. Because of this communal politics. They want to talk about guy over, who's going to talk about jobs. How long we are going to get divided into communal politics, my friends? Just promise me here today, every cockroach that is present here, that we will boycott communal politics. Communal politics down, down! Down, 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 down! Communal politics down, down! Down, 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 down!
It is important to not just look at the symptom, which is Dharmendra Pradhan, but also look at the greater disease, which is the model of privatization and saffronization of education. Since the last 12 years, we have seen how private education has become the norm, how public funding in education has gradually reduced under the Modi Sarkar. We have also seen the introduction of the National Education Policy and the National Testing Agency, which was put into practice with the idea that it's going to end corruption in exams. What we see now is that corruption in exam has seeped into all exams, starting from CBSE, 10th, 12th, to exams like NEET, exams like JEE, UPSC exams. We see paper leaks and corruption and lack of technical expertise everywhere.
There are countries where more tougher exam and larger scale examinations are happening, like Gaokao exam in China, but they never complain about paper leaking. But in our country, these kind of things happen and then students take their own life. I think accountability is missing from our government.
I want to raise my voice against the incompetence of public institutions. Holding this, they should know that we as citizens of this nation, we are watching them and we are paying attention. So they should be held accountable for whatever has been happening. So that is my motive today here, to protest against them.
And that was the Cockroach Janata Party. It started with one tweet.
So what started as initially an online movement has now spread onto the streets of the country in different places. So right from Delhi to Amritsar and today morning in Hyderabad, now they have come to Bangalore. How do you look at the fact that despite such a rain, so many people have gathered here in solidarity and basically expressing their disgust with the system? What do you have to say about that?
I think that's one of the key things of this movement, which is showing a lot of courage, and when you have such amount of courage in you, rain is not going to stop you, right? Because you have seen the worst. I mean, what else could be worse than students losing their lives, their future, their hopes? So it's not just the students, it's the parents who are worried, the young parents whose kids would get into the education system who are worried. This is impacting the entire society of the whole country, length and breadth of it. So when that is the case, and when people have realized finally that, and the younger people have shown the way, that's the most heartening for me. So with this, I would like to thank them. I'd also probably like to apologize to a lot of other movements that we should have shown courage and solidarity with, be it the farmers, the other exam aspirants who have been affected, the army veterans who have been asking for their demands, the bank employees, the railway employees, the CANRC protesters. So there have been so many such occasions where I think me and people like me were not showing enough courage, but these youngsters have just like come and shown us that like if we can do it, you should do it, and it's become more of a moral responsibility now.
Right. But as you said, most people across the country are showing solidarity with how the youngsters are fighting. But on the other hand, there's also this concern that is this only issue based? Will this end with seeking Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, or is it also will it have a larger impact politically? Will they have an ideological stance against the ruling party?
As good a guess as yours is mine, right? When we don't know, we can't predict the future, but it can start a precedent where we can go back to the days of when I was growing up, when I was in college and formative years. Accountability was the basic start. Like a minister, a bureaucrat, somebody in the authority, if the system is failing you, the first thing you do is be accountable, resign, and then take evasive action. I think that has been like evaporated, eroded in the last decade and so. It's good to come back to that, so that's a start. So I think these youngsters are showing the way that democracy starts with accountability, and accountability has to be taken by the people in the power. So in that way, I would say that this movement is kind of taking us back to where we were to an extent, but had forgotten about it for a decade and so.
So you see this as a welcome change that must have happened decades ago?
I think it was something that was happening when we were growing up. It was very common for like the drawing room conversations. It was absolutely okay to make fun of any politician, be it ruling dispensation or opposition. Common people were known to crack jokes about our politicians. There was no fear. There was no harassment. I'm not saying we would harass them, but it was it was normal to make fun of them, and it was normal for them to take responsibility and be accountable. Like resignation, I can think of so many cases, be it the railway minister resigning, be it our home defense and home minister after the 26/11 resigning, be it the coal ministry, be it the scams that kind of plagued the nation. There were ministers who were resigning, and it is sad that for a decade or so that tradition was kind of snatched away. And I think the youngsters have said that no, it has to start with accountability, and it's good to go back to that as a basic minimum requirement.
The CJP will next move on to Jaipur for a protest, and they have sought resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan by June 20th. If not, the organisation has threatened to go on an indefinite strike at Delhi's Jantar Mantar from then on. With camera person Hari, this is Sujay for Deccan Herald.